Hey guys, I am coming to you today as a photographer with 11 years experience, but also as a mama who is not able to have a updated family portrait because we have a new addition and we can't have a photographer come to the house. We can't go to a studio right now, just given the current health crisis. So I understand the sadness of that for something that you have wanted and thought about and just kind of prayed for so long. So we're gonna get through it. You'll get through it, and I hope that these tips today will help you to take some nice pictures in the meantime. As soon as I can get back to work, I'm gonna be the first one. So don't worry, your babies will still be cute and tiny and cuddly, and we're gonna capture the best pictures for you as soon as we can. Taking your own pictures at home doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's something that you are fully capable of doing, even if you have an iPhone. I'm actually teaching a basic photography class right now. So if you want more information on that, you can let me know. And it covers both iPhone and DSLR usage. But for purposes of today, I just want to kind of run you through quickly what you could do to take some nice pictures in your home currently. So right now we're sitting beside a window, which is going to give you a nice natural light. We have the overhead light turned off because that would create some color cast on her face, and I want her own beautiful skin to shine. And then we are sitting in my studio, but a lot of my rooms in the house are kind of bright and white, and it's just my personal style. And if that's not your personal style, that is okay. This is just to show you what you can do in your own home. But we love kind of white and bright, and it also helps to showcase the babies very well. And if you have a blanket or something like that, you can put that down as well. It doesn't have to be a huge bedspread. Babies take up very little room, so you can shoot pretty close to them and still capture something nice. I suggest to stay away from patterns because that can kind of swallow a baby. When you have something that is neutral or solid colored, even if it has a little texture to it, that is totally fine. It will look great in camera. We're gonna get started because she doesn't sleep very long. She's still very little. She's almost 4 weeks old, and I hope that this will help you. But I'm not pulling out my props or all my fancy things. We are just shooting with what you probably also have in your home so that you can see that you can capture really great pictures no matter where you are. This is a little stretch wrap that she currently is just kind of wrapped over the shoulders in, and that's what we'll start taking the pictures with. And then underneath, she just has a little gown. I actually was going to put her in a white onesie because the little white onesies photograph so beautifully, especially if you have a white background, but the only ones I have are 3 months and up, and she's still in newborn size, so we can't do that today because it just looks silly when I put it on her. But this little wrap here is from Lulu & Company. It's very stretchy and it photographs really well. And if you don't have a super stretchy one, the muslin ones work great as well. You just want to kind of wrap it tightly across the body. It makes them feel super secure, kind of reminds them of being back in the womb. My other tip is to make sure before you start taking pictures, you have fed them so she is nice and asleep. You can make your room a little bit warmer than it normally is because, again, the warmth just helps them to stay asleep. And then on your phone, you can turn on white noise. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is turn on your white noise app, and you can just find that. It's a little blue icon in the App Store, and take a blanket. It's easier if your blanket has 4 corners because you're just gonna fold one of those down, not even halfway, just a little bit down to be able to wrap baby into it. And you wanna make sure that you put your baby's shoulders at the very top of the wrap, and then you're going to hold their arm gently but firmly down, wrap that blanket around them, and kind of use their own body weight to tuck under. And then her legs are already up because she's sleeping. We're just grabbing the bottom part and kind of tucking that up and around as well. And then moving the other arm down and then stretching that all the way across. This is going to help them to stay asleep too. She probably is not going to sleep that well because she's not ready for her full morning nap. But once you wrap that blanket all the way around, it's just going to be really pretty, and they kind of look like a little sack of potatoes, which is really cute when you go to photograph them. And I'm just kind of tucking her around, just moving slowly and gently. Take a look at what is around you. I was just kind of fixing the bedspread a little bit because it was a little wrinkly and that would show up in camera. And then her little outfit underneath was poking out a little bit. So I'm just tucking that back underneath. And I'm going to put on a cute little headband. This is just a stretchy nylon one, and you can find them all over. I'm sure you already have a whole bunch of headbands. I am learning very quickly how many accessories girls will rack up. Okay, so now you are ready to grab your camera and get shooting. Just make sure that you shoot from an angle that is not up the baby's nose and they're facing the window light. It's nice and diffused. And after you get a couple this way, make sure you move around a little bit to get all the different angles because each picture is going to look different.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet.
I always start with babies wrapped and then I take off layers from there. It usually helps them to stay asleep that way. Again, she's not really ready for her good long nap today, so she's gonna wake up a little bit and it is fine. We are gonna keep going with it. She is perfect and needs to be photographed as she is. So this gown here is a tie wrap at the bottom, which photographs really pretty. So I'm going to just tie that and then unwrap her hands here. These gowns have built-in mittens, which makes it really nice that she cannot scratch her face. But for the purpose of the picture, I want to see her little hand.
Make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby.
So now she's saying, hey mom, I don't know if I want to take pictures today. So I'm just applying very gentle pressure and just kind of making a shush noise. And she is going to settle back down into sleep. And then we will continue with a few more pictures. Whenever you do pictures with your baby, they are the boss. Just take their lead. And trust me, some days it's just not going to happen. And that is okay. You will get it. Just keep trying.
You take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby. All the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby. I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me.
Okay, so we are not going full on no clothing yet because she's already been stirring a little bit, but I do want to get some really cute pictures of her feet. So I'm just going to wrap this blanket around, even including the bottom of it. And she's a little squirmy, so you just take a couple and just wait for the right moment and you will capture the perfect picture. Seeing if she wants her passy, she does not, so we're just gonna move on.
And left behind. I hope hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze that I must inhale. Is it possible for us to feel this way forever? Loving you has never felt more right. Woke up lonely, and for you there is nothing in this world I wouldn't do. I would walk 1,000 miles just to see you. I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze that I must inhale. Is it possible for us to feel this way forever? I hope you'll always be around, even if
And the final piece, just pull the outfit off so you can take some pictures of their baby skin, which is always so cute. But I would recommend leaving that diaper on, because the second you take it off, you're not gonna have a white bedspread anymore.
loving you has never felt more right. The brightest sky I have ever seen, the most colorful one like a dream. You wake me up with a new
I am out of frame right now, but I am just getting some pictures from the top. Whenever you shoot babies, you want to get like a 360 from their toes to the top of their head, because they change so quickly. And I'll be back in just a second on the side there, and then she's going to be backlit with the window, which is going to give a totally different look than shooting where her face is facing the window and facing the light.
And when no one is listening, I confess, I let you in on everything, even the fact that I'm obsessed with you. I hope I don't scare you too much, babe. I wish to flatter, not
Okay, so also I want a backlit shot of her little legs, and I'm just going to use the blanket to kind of prop her butt up a little bit so that her feet will be raised rather than kind of flopping down.
I confess, I let you in on everything, even the fact that I'm
Okay, just getting a few final pictures from the window side. Again, it's going to photograph totally different than when the window is behind you. And I'll just throw a headband on for a couple more pictures, and then we are done. I hope that you enjoyed watching me work. I hope that it has inspired you to do a few pictures of your little ones at your own home. And please let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to give you pointers, and I hope that you subscribe and come back for more videos in the future.
I let you in on everything, even the fact that